right, good morning to everyone, parents and families and friends who are joining us from home and virtually. Welcome. We're happy that we could have the sixth grade out today to do our awards ceremony. It's not the same as doing it inside with everyone here, but it is an excellent opportunity for us to enjoy our beautiful campus, our beautiful views that are slightly obscured right now. But it's really neat to see the entire sixth grade together. Due to COVID, we haven't been able to do that a lot at all. So seeing them assembled is great for me. Sixth graders, just a few words for you. Going from fifth to sixth grade is tough in a normal year. I really remember going into sixth grade and the stress of that and having people from different schools joining me in that middle school experience. We did a staff prom photo contest earlier this year. And when I was looking for my prom photos, I found some pictures from the first day of middle school. And to see everyone hanging out and huddled up in groups and taking pictures, we had to use cameras, actual cameras with film in them. We didn't have cell phones. But to see that really reminded me that we did not have that same transition. So you did an amazing job with a very tough school year in a brand new school in middle school, which is scary for a lot of kids leaving elementary school. We didn't even know if you were going to be able to come in person till a little bit more than a week before we started school. We had to redo the schedule and get you teacher teams at the last minute. You didn't get to do the orientation. You just had to show up in masks, and that, we understand, was really, really hard for you. I'm incredibly proud of you. As a whole, you have done amazingly well with all of these tough things during a tough time typically. Throughout the year, when we came back to Plan A, when we started bringing some students in on Wednesdays, you didn't let the behavior slip. You behaved very well. You performed well in class. You have learned how to organize life with multiple teachers and Google Classrooms and things online. You guys have shown incredible growth this year. I am very excited to have you back next year as seventh graders. You've grown already physically. Also during this year and during seventh grade and eighth grade, hopefully you'll have that chance to have a more normal experience in middle school. Again, just congratulations for making it through this year. Thank you for being the incredible students and people that you are. Maintain it till the end of the week, and we look very much forward to having you back next year. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Epley for the first set of awards.
Thank you, Dr. Elliott. In the best of times, sixth grade is a big transition for parents and students. And considering all the challenges you've faced, you've proven yourselves to be resilient. And that's a quality that will get you far in life. Today, we are recognizing students who have excelled this year from my homeroom. Please hold your applause until all students have been named for each homeroom. Caitlin Deal, highest grade. Brady Hendricks, highest GPA Language Arts, Excellence in Math, Star Student in Science, and Classroom Leadership Award. Corey LaCourse, highest GPA Math. Mason Massagee, highest GPA Social Studies. Aiden Perez, highest GPA Science. Zach Rudisell, Star Student in Social Studies. And Chloe Strickland, Excellence in Language Arts. If you would give these students a warm round of applause.
At the beginning of the year, we introduced our language arts students to a wit and wisdom program, and that very first module dealt with the key word that proved to be evident throughout the course of the year: resiliency. And students have proven to be resilient this year. It's ironic with that module, that's what it focused on. And when you get a STAR award from me, STAR stands for students that are resilient. Here are the award winners from my homeroom this year. Hunter Clay had high GPA in math. Austin Kazai had high GPA in English language arts, high GPA in social studies, excellence in math. He was a STAR student in science and outstanding leadership in a classroom. Damari Moss, high GPA in science. And Landry Wilson, a STAR student in English language arts and a STAR student in social studies. If you give these students a warm round of applause.
As all the other teachers have said, it has been a very different school year for all students. But on our team in particular, it has been an even crazier school year. For my homeroom, I was their fourth math teacher that they've had this year. And we switched midways, and instead of doing social studies, I taught them math. So they have dealt with a lot of change this year. I couldn't ask for a better group of students to have gone through all this with. You guys were well behaved. You handled these things appropriately, and we made it through. So here are my award recipients from my homeroom. Raylan Allen, Reading Achievement Certificate. Daniel Barnhill, highest GPA in social studies, highest GPA in math, highest GPA in science, highest GPA in language arts. Liberty Bolick, the STAR Student Award in social studies. Vera Holden, STAR Student Award in science. And Alexis Miller, the STAR Student Award in math and the Classroom Leadership Award from myself. Let's give these awesome students a round of applause.
I just want to start off by saying how incredibly proud I am of every single student that I've taught this year. I came in halfway through this year, so you guys started out with a completely different math teacher, and then you got a substitute, and then you had me, and you guys were so welcoming of me, and we had an amazing end to the year. And I'm just so incredibly proud of you guys, and I know you're going to do wonderful things when you go on to 7th grade. So for my homeroom, I have a few different awards. So Kaylee Bartley had the highest GPA in math, the highest GPA in language arts, highest GPA in science, and the highest GPA in social studies. Caitlin Carnegie had excellence in mathematics. Lane Rice had the Leadership Award. He was the STAR student in social studies and the STAR student in science. Isaac Shell had excellence in language arts, and he was a STAR student in social studies. Let's give these students a warm round of applause.
awards for the Holland Mountain Coat Berry team. These students receiving awards have shown excellence in a very difficult situation, difficult transition, especially language arts with the new curriculum. These are students that have gone above and beyond anything that could be expected, and I'm very proud for them to receive those awards. So, for Holland's home run, okay. Hattie Carpenter, Perseverance in Social Studies. Adam Hartley, A-Team, Classroom Leadership Award, Excellence in Language Arts, highest GPA in Science and highest GPA in Math. Christopher Maciel, highest GPA in Language Arts and highest GPA in Social Studies. Cheyenne Filia, Perseverance in Science. And Connor Smith, second highest GPA in Math. Please show your appreciation for these wonderful students.
Almost afraid to talk inside of one of these because I'm loud. I just want to thank all my students for the great year. We laughed a lot, we loved a lot, and we even learned a little bit. And I am proud of all of you, and especially proud of our award winners. Aiden Abernathy received A-Team, highest GPA in English and Science, second highest in Math, and she is my classroom leader. Kirsten Littell is also A-Team, outstanding achievement in English, highest GPA in Math and Social Studies. Kaylee Williams wasn't here today, but she received outstanding achievement in Social Studies. Kylie Atwood, outstanding achievement in Science. There happened to be a tie for the highest growth between Blake Taylor and Noah Tribbett. First would be Blake Taylor. And Noah Tribbett. Let's give these students a nice hand of applause.
This has been a crazy year, but let me tell you something really good about it. With the smaller classroom sizes, I've really gotten to know you guys a lot better and given you extra help and been there and got to know each other better. That's really been a plus. And then when you came together, you still held it up and did what you were supposed to do. You did better when you all came back. So it shows that you need school and we need you and we love you and we're very proud of you for everything that you did to this point. Just keep it up. Okay, I am Barry, and in my homeroom, I had 3 students who got all the awards. So the first one is Caleb Lovins. He got Perseverance during COVID in Science and the Math highest GPA. Jackson Smith He had language arts, reading achievement, highest GPA in science, social studies, and math. And Carson Drum had perseverance during COVID in social studies and highest GPA in language arts. She also got the Classroom Leadership Award. Let's give them all a hand.
First of all, let me say thank you for how you're behaving today. We've had groups of kids come through.
The mic's not on. Yeah, it's supposed to be far from it.
Can y'all hear me better now? Y'all can hear me in the first place. Listen, thank you. You did a very good job today. What you did today and the behavior that you showed is going to add into what we can allow you to do next year. We've had groups of kids come through that we couldn't do this. They couldn't earn it. You've earned the right to do this and do other things. Okay? One of them is going to be here in a minute when you guys are walking around the stadium signing some yearbooks. It all adds up. Take yourself back to last summer. You didn't know what was going to happen this year. You didn't know what was going to happen in Hudson, North Carolina. You didn't know what was going to happen in the United States. You didn't know what was going to happen around the world. You showed up, you did your job. All those days add up. Next year will add up. 8th grade will add up. It will all add up to who you become when you grow up. Not what you become, but how you become. Okay? It all adds up. So those habits that you have right now, if you have bad habits, change them. If you have good habits, make them better. It will all add up. 6th grade is almost over for you. Be strong enough to finish the right way. If we ask you to sit down, sit down. We ask you to put a mask up, all those things. Be tough enough to finish and do things the right way. It will all add up. 7th grade will come, 7th grade will go. It will all add up. For a bright future, you're better off having gone through what you had to go through this year. It will pay off for you in the long run. So keep that in the back of your mind. All of this will all add up. Okay? Right now we're going to let you guys dismiss from here. We're going to let Dr. Elliott finish things out for you, okay? Thank you so much. We appreciate your behavior. You're doing a great job this year. It will all add up for you.
Thank you for your excellent behavior during this awards ceremony. Right now, we are going to transition to the other side of the stadium. We will ask that you stay from the goalpost toward the baseball field, so within the stadium. So we're going to leave this side of the field, head that way, and stay. Don't go any further than the end of the visitor bleachers. So end of the visitor bleachers all the way to the goalpost, so you can be on the field or in those bleachers at that point in time. Make sure you're drinking your water. It is a warm day. Make sure you leave your mask up unless you're drinking your water. If you need anything or need a break, please let us know, and we will make sure that we get you inside and cooled off. So I don't want anyone getting too hot or too uncomfortable. So please let us know if you feel either of those things. Miss Epley, did you have anything else?
No, I did.
All right. Enjoy your time. Make sure that you write things that you will be proud to read later in life. So write appropriate comments in friends' yearbooks. Okay. Thank you, and have an excellent time with your yearbooks and your friends.